News anchor Brendan Keefe takes us aboard. Brendan?
Clyde and Carol, with this new jet service, flying to the New York metro area is quicker than driving to Columbus. And by that measure, Chicago is now closer than Dayton, because the long delays and all those other things you hate about modern air travel have been eliminated. This is what the jet age looks like today. Passengers grounded in long security lines, waiting for invasive body scans or aggressive pat-downs. But not Tony Bonomini. The Northern Kentucky businessman simply walks right onto the plane. No, it's not his private jet. It's a public charter, and anyone can buy a seat for less than a last-minute ticket on Delta.
Leave your home, get to the airport, and walk right on the plane. What more could you ask for?
You could arrive 15 minutes before departure, get on the aircraft, and you're on your way.
Ultimate Jet Shuttle flies two 30-seat Dornier jets out of Lunken Airport, offering round-trip flights to Chicago and New York every weekday but Wednesday. The Chicago flight lands before it even takes off. Because of the time change, the 7:30 flight out of Lunken arrives at Midway by 7:25.
You can step right on without any delay, no pat-down, no security, no lines.
Deanna Castellini flies to New York for You Give, the nonprofit she started with Chris Collinsworth.
Over 100 flights were canceled at CVG. We were able to board inside the hangar, pull out, fly in with no delay whatsoever.
Ultimate Jet Shuttle offered us a seat on its New York flight to see how it works. The 6:30 a.m. flight lands at 8 o'clock in Morristown, New Jersey. That's around 45 minutes from Manhattan by van. But a taxi from JFK often takes just as long.
It's all about time management. A few hours ago, it's hard to believe I was sitting in my house in Cincinnati. And now I'm in Times Square in the heart of New York. And it's still morning time.
Tony Bonomini is able to meet his business contacts on Wall Street, grab a quick lunch in Midtown, and still be back home in the tri-state in time for dinner.
Early in the morning to carry on business and still back in time to be with your family in the greater Cincinnati area by 7:30 in the evening.
This kind of luxury does come at a cost. $645 round trip to New York, $495 to Chicago. But that includes free parking, in-flight meals, and even free beer and wine. Also, there's absolutely no charge or limit on luggage.
Actually, I believe we are less expensive than a first-class ticket.
Or a last-minute ticket. A 5-day advance purchase for a coach seat on the comparable Comair flight from CVG to LaGuardia was $921. Baggage not included. To catch the 7:30 Comair flight, you'd have to leave home at the same time, 6 a.m., because of parking and security. If it's on time, the regional jet arrives at 9:36 in the morning. We were already in the city by then.
It's as if Lunken Airport is a stop on the New York City subway system. You can be in Midtown Manhattan in a matter of hours.
Even on a Friday, when a lot of business travelers are sitting on the tarmac for up to 2-3 hours, we are leaving at 5:15 on time.
Back in suburban New Jersey, everyone boards after only showing a photo ID.
Please be seated for departure.
And just like that, we're off, chasing the setting sun. A little after 7, we're back at Lunken Airport. The passengers walk off, grab their bags, and everyone is in their cars just 30 yards away by 7:15. And the 5:28 Delta flight from LaGuardia is still up in the air. And you don't have to stay for just one day. Families and leisure travelers are starting to use the business shuttle for multi-day trips, avoiding delays and long lines on vacation. But what about safety if there's no security checkpoint? Ultimate Jet Shuttle does file every passenger's name with the TSA, which then checks the manifest against the no-fly list. It's all approved by the TSA and within the rules for a public charter on a small jet with 30 seats or less. Guys?
Saving a lot of that valuable asset of time.
Time, absolutely.
Really